My name is Sophie Aladas. I'm Strategic Development Manager for Defense and Security at CAE. CAE's mission is to be the global training partner of choice. We're traditionally known for our simulators, but now we're really offering training from A to Z. So from courseware to the simulators to services, we really want to be the one-stop shop. So my journey starting from school was a business background. So I did international management at Ottawa U. So I originally started at CAE as an intern in the business development group in defense and security in our Canada region. I really encourage anybody that has the opportunity to start somewhere as an intern. What you gain out of it is sometimes just a foot in the door. So as soon as I graduated, I packed my bags and moved to Montreal, and I've been at CAE ever since. Business development is, in essence, a fancy word for sales, and why we call it that is because it's really a long-term process. From the initial contact to capturing the opportunity to writing the proposal that can be sometimes hundreds of pages, because we're selling to government, sometimes you can be talking about a process that's upward of 2 years. My day-to-day is ever-changing. A lot of that starts with looking at your emails. That's really where most of the stuff happens. But after that, I do spend quite a bit of time on the phone, running around the office, going to talk to key players depending on what's happening at that time. So I do, run up and talk to finance, or head to the back of the building and talk to program management. That human interaction is a big part of my day. And that also includes Skype with my boss in Washington. I'm heading down on Sunday. Sometimes you might be expected to show up at 7, or you might have to leave at 8. It really depends on what's happening, and I think that's really key, is it's not, oh, okay, I did my 8 hours and I'm out of here. They're really engaging employees to care about their work. I'm actually coming down next week again. As a business analyst, you really are a jack of all trades. What you're expected to do is mine, map, and understand the data. What you're able to infer from this data is your value. That's where I spend a lot of my time. That's where I do a lot of my critical thinking, and is, okay, how can I map and show this vision or this competitor movement, this kind of stuff is really done a lot in PowerPoint, but where the data comes from is Salesforce. From the moment that business development person talks to the customer to when they close the deal, that 2-year-long process is tracked and mapped in Salesforce. From a business side, why we have this detailed process is to make sure that we're really focusing our energies on the most business appropriate deals. As part of my new job in strategy, I do travel quite a bit, mainly to Washington. And the reason for that is because we have an office there that specializes in government affairs. I'm expected to help support the big vision of what these executives are thinking, and also looking at what's our plan high level to interact with our customers and let them know, this is what we do before we get to, okay, well, there's this deal that we need to go and get. Collaboration is really key, and that's how we managed to be 3,200 employees in the building alone in Montreal and run a smooth business. CAE has a professional women's network. So from a professional development point of view to mentorship to community outreach, that's how we chose to structure our initiative. I currently have a mentor, and it's been night and day from how I used to look at problems. Yes, Montreal does also have a mentorship program where it links people from sometimes different industries or within the same industry but different companies. Anywhere where you can find that person, where you can have those honest conversations with, I think is of amazing value. Most people do ask for a business-related degree, but it's really, I think, the interview that's going to be the deciding factor. Showing that you have those capacities to adapt and evolve, because the business environment is ever-changing. I think that speaks for any industry. I think the biggest pro of working in strategy or as a business analyst is that you're responsible for something. You can shape it and create it how you want. And so that sense of ownership is amazing.